Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Challenge Pit Rancor Raid video. So I'm back here doing these kind of raid videos because we had changes to the raid itself. Now we had lots of character nerfs as well on top of that affects their performance in raids. So I just want to go and revisit some of the teams that I've been using here over the past few months in the raid just to see how they perform after all these changes have taken effect. Now initially when the raid launched, I already done a very detailed guide on how this raid team works here, that you can really do some nice damage. At that point, I was doing about 20% in phase 1 with this team, and then after they changed the raid, that damage was kind of down to 10%. So I really want to show you how this performed. Now luckily this team in itself has not been affected at all by the nerfs to the many characters that we like to use in the raid, but still I want to show you how it does after the raid has been changed. So I'm not going to go too much into detail how this team works. If you're interested in more in-depth guide, I'll link to my original video below where I talk you through to all the abilities that characters here use. But Ray, essentially, she's just here to keep the team alive, so she needs to be modded for max health so she can keep spamming her lifeblood over and over again, giving lots of bonus protection to your team. Fives here, you will want him fairly quick. The more turns he gets, the more then aerial advantage from Rex damage will do, and he can also then call assist either Hermit Yoda if you need a heal on Ray, or there you mostly be likely calling 3PO to assist, so he can then keep reducing cooldowns on Rex and Fives when they have 3 stacks of translation. As you will notice, I actually modded my Rex to be slow. Well, these are just original mods I have on Rex, so he's not very fast. Because I actually don't want him to be too quick. I want him to be slower than everybody else, because both Hermit Yoda and Fives and 3PO, they all kind of play the part there, being faster than Rex, so they can keep calling assist on 3PO, so he can then quickly reduce cooldowns on Rex, and then Rex doesn't waste turns just using his basic. So this will kind of allow you to a little bit, now after the raid has been changed, optimize the damage from your aerial advantage really. So Rex should be the slowest character in your team. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, this works the best from my testing. And on 3PO, you want him quick. I do have also Zeta now on 3PO, which means that he will start already with 2 stacks of translation, which means that he'll quickly be able to start reducing his own cooldowns as well, which will help you to get there 3 stacks of translation on Rex very, very fast. Hermit Yoda, he needs to be quick as well, so he can keep healing the team. Okay, here we go. Alright, here is the captain. Let's see, he will call his minions as always, and then we can get this show on the road. Alright, here we go. Just keep here spamming lifeblood into Fives because he'll be taunting, so the rest of the team can stay alive. Just basic there with Hermit Yoda, just to start healing up Rey so she can keep using that. And that's why also you want 3PO to be faster than Rex, so Rex will already have a stack of translation when he gets his first turn, so he can then use special ability to get that second stack of translation there. Perfect. Just keep spamming lifeblood here into Fives. They put a death mark on him, not an issue. Fives is very tanky, he's got lifeblood, so he'll be able to survive without any issues whatsoever. Just use basic to heal up Rey a little bit. There you go, just put a basic there on the side. Another basic there as well. Alright, here they come. Okay, perfect. Just keep spamming lifeblood. Stay away from the whirlwind. We do not want to do damage at all to the boss unless we have no other choice. There we go. Okay, so we do have now 3 stacks of translation on Rex. So now we'll just keep calling 3PO to assist with Fives as well as Hermit Yoda, which will then keep reducing cooldowns on Rex so he can use his aerial advantage probably pretty much every second turn. Now here I'll just keep healing up. Alright, basic, perfect, there we go. First aerial advantage up to 60k, but we'll ramp up over time, so we'll get there slowly. Alright, here they come. Now let's put Master's Training over on 3PO to call him to an assist, so he then reduces cooldowns with Rex. Another basic there. Let's call 3PO again for an assist, and we can do a back-to-back aerial advantage. Perfect. Okay, and that's why you want your Rex to be slow, because if he would be faster than the other guys, we wouldn't be able to do back-to-back here aerial advantages. Again, calling 3PO to assist. Now we got 5 scanning in there, no issues. Let's use now 4 map to get that death mark and healing immunity from 5s. Keep healing up, basics here, perfect. More lifeblood into 5s. And here we go. Let's just call 3PO again, another aerial advantage. There you go. You can see pretty much we get aerial advantage every other turn just because we keep calling 3PO to assist, and then whenever he uses his basic, there you go, another assist there. He will keep reducing cooldowns on Rex, and because Rex is the slowest character than everybody else, you know, there you go, we can call another assist, so we get another back-to-back aerial advantage. Whereas if your Rex would be faster, you wouldn't be able to, you know, increase his cooldowns as quickly as I was able to do already a couple of times here. Okay. Just basic, I think. Like I said, I do not want to do too much damage except with aerial advantage to the captain, just because then, you know, he will ramp up his offense and speed. Okay, no choice now but to unload the whirlwind. Now I'm saving my ultimate to the end, just before captain hits and rage, so we can then survive a couple of more rounds there in the end. Again, just calling assists here on 3PO all the time. Okay, perfect. There we go, another aerial advantage, nice. And here again, Master's Training, you just want to keep it on 3PO, nobody else, because you don't want anybody else really putting any hits into the captain, unless, you know, you don't really have a choice. There we go. Keep spamming lifeblood, call 3PO for assist. Start another aerial advantage already. There we go. So we're slowly building up damage now. We're already over 700k on aerial advantage. Okay, so we go, just basics, so we can keep reducing cooldowns on Rex. Alright, here comes the damage immunity now. So I just put more lifeblood there. Okay, alright. Everybody start falling. Oh boy. Alright, so looks like we hit the enrage already, because we got that undispellable healing immunity. So let's just actually call an assist there. And now we enter our ultimate, so Rex can survive hopefully for another turn and unload his last aerial advantage. Oof, not quite there yet. Come on Rex, hang in there one more turn. Unload there the ultimate. Oh, perfect. One more last shot. Let's see what you've got, Rex. There you go, 800k. And there goes Ray. And because Hermit Yoda there, he was stuck with damage immunity. He was actually able to escape. So, you know, he could be potentially now used in a Jedi team in the next phase. There you go. We did over 4 million damage with this team. Obviously, I had quite good RNG there. My Rex was able to get one more aerial advantage out there in the end for over 800k. But his team, I'm consistently getting anywhere over 3 million without any issues whatsoever. So, you know, that's about 10%, I think. So, you know, this raid team works still pretty well after all the changes and nerfs we had to our characters. Alright, now let's move on to the phase 2 team here. So this is the same team that you can then use in phase 3 and 4. So it's using General SWGOH lead with 5s, Rex, Hermit Yoda, and Rey as well. Obviously, General SWGOH's kit has now been nerfed, so he won't be anymore ignoring defense on his basic attack. So our damage will slightly be reduced now because this is not a full 501st squad. Just let me show you the mods. I do have offense set on my Anakin, but I do have him loaded with protection, so all the protection primary is there. So, you know, he can kind of keep standing up, keep tanking, because as long as he's standing up, obviously the other 2 clones are safe. And then here 5s. Now I didn't remod at all for these phase 2 and 3. I don't think mods like do a whole lot of difference here. I guess you could make your Rex faster or 5s tankier, I don't know. But, you know, my guild clears this so quickly, I don't, most cases don't really have time to shift the mods around too much. I just go in with what I've got. But essentially, you want also Rey to be loaded with health, because she's not here to do damage. She's here really to keep spamming her lifeblood and keeping the team alive. So there you go, my Rey, not even 8k offense there. Alright, so anyway, either phase 2 or 3, this will run the same. You will just keep spamming lifeblood there to begin with into General SWGOH, so he can keep tanking, keep taunting, and so then the rest of the team kind of can stay alive for most of the battle. There we go, get that armor shred going so we can hopefully do a little bit more damage here. I'm just calling him now Hermit Yoda to assist because his basic will keep healing rate back up. So then, you know, she can keep spamming live blood. Okay, perfect. Couple of hits there. I don't want to do whirlwind here because, you know, the more damage we do to this guy, the faster and harder he will hit. So I really want to try to just keep spamming live blood and let aerial advantage with Rex do the work. Now, fortunately, in phases 2, 3, and 4, you cannot use the free PO trick just because pretty much Rancor on his every turn, he will dispelling all your buffs. So if he would obviously then keep dispelling your translation, you would never be able to get 3 stacks of translation to reduce the cooldowns of Rex. So most likelihood you're looking here are the 2 aerial advantages, and that will be it. So for now, just keep spamming live blood there into Skywalker. There we go. First aerial advantage, 230k. Alright, here we go. Just basic here to heal up Ray. Again, calling Hermit Yoda for an assist for more healing. So Ray hopefully has another live blood ready. Perfect. I'll just keep going here. Alright, there we go. And obviously you will come to this issue right here where Rancor will just eat Anakin alive. So there's nothing you can do really to prevent that. I'll just unload here a whirlwind. Okay, I'll save my ultimate for later when I need it. For now, I'll just keep pushing through. I'm going to basic. Like I said, I'm saving my ultimate for later when I need to keep my team alive. Alright, more smashing here. Alright. Let's go ultimate now because Rey herself doesn't have a whole lot left. So there we go. We're able to heal up with Hermit Yoda. Cleanse of all those debuffs. There we go, unload the ultimate. Didn't do much damage at all here. With Hermit Yoda, just heal up a little bit. And then we just now protect Hermit Yoda, he's the squishiest. There we go, we got second aerial advantage out already. Not sure if we'll be able to squeeze out one more, but let's just keep pushing. More live blood there into Hermit Yoda, heal up a little bit. Basics there, okay, alright, perfect. More live blood. Okay, now we got healing immunity unfortunately, so we won't be able to heal up Ray. Let's unload another whirlwind here. Who he's gonna eat? Okay, he took out 5s. Not ideal here. At least we got healing immunity off Ray, so Hermit Yoda can start healing her back up here. Alright, we almost at the enrage now. Come on guys, hang in there, perfect. Yoda with a timely heal, there we go, cleanse. I'll probably pop the ultimate now, to be honest. But there seems like some sort of a bug there. I wasn't able to use live blood even though Ray had full health, so I just popped the ultimate instead. Come on Rex. There we go, we got third aerial advantage out, perfect. So this was quite a good run here. You're not always able to get that third aerial advantage out, but this time, you know, things aligned quite nice for me there. So there you go, over 2 million again, you know, quite a decent score here. So you can see most of the damage there coming from Rex's aerial advantage, as well as Rey, you know, a couple of whirlwinds, couple of ultimates. She contributed as well to a nice damage here, which I think this is about 5%, which is pretty good. Okay, so we got one more phase to go. So this is phase 4, same team, same mods, and you will see the difference. Phase 4 is absolutely brutal. Same strategy here though. We just keep spamming their live blood into John Skywalker so he can keep getting up, putting Master's Training, which will boost his defense further and offense. But again, here the main damage will come from Rex's aerial advantage and then from Rey's whirlwind and ultimate as well. Now for my testing, no matter how fast I made Rex, no matter what I tried, Rex simply was always one turn short in the end to get his second aerial advantage out when Rancor hit and rage. I think just like 1 out of probably 20 attempts I was able to squeeze out the second aerial advantage. So now after the raid has been changed, that Rancor will slowly, you know, keep ramping up his offense and speed. What I'm doing is I'm actually holding aerial advantage all the way to the end, just that he does more damage, because if you can just get one aerial advantage out, then better way to hold it to the end, because then it will do more damage, because 5s and Rex would have taken more turns already. Just something to bear in mind here. You might just try. You'll just have to try, give it a go, see if you can get your Rex to get, you know, one quick aerial advantage out and then survive long enough to get his second. In my cases, was nearly impossible. So I just changed my strategy here, and instead just saving that aerial advantage all the way to the end. So there you go. We are more than halfway through the turns there, 2 enrage with the Rancor, and he's getting faster, he's hitting harder. So I'll just instead save it, because if it took me 8 turns to get to first aerial advantage, there's no way I'll be able to get to the second one. So for now, just hanging on to it and keep pushing through here. The more turns your clones get, the bigger aerial advantage will do damage in the end. So that's why I just keep hanging in there. Now fortunately there, Hermit has gone bye-bye, so I have no way of healing Ray anymore. Luckily we do still have a lot of bonus protection here, so we'll see how long we can hang in there. Alright, okay. 3 turns to enrage. Let's just now pop the ultimate, because Ray is almost gone as well. And I think probably when Rex gets his next turn, we'll just pop the aerial advantage, because this is now getting very tight already. Only one turn to enrage. There we go. Time to unload the aerial advantage. What was that? Nearly 600k. Unload the ultimate. Here comes the enrage. Everybody will just kind of disappear very quickly once Rancor starts smashing them. And there we go. Let's look at the final score here. So there you go. Over 1 million, which is excellent. As I said, you know, anything over 500,000 is quite decent here in phase 4. Anything over 1 million is absolutely amazing, I think. And there you go, guys. That's how I'm using Ray in the Rancor raid here, the challenge one, of course. After the changes to the raid, and as well all the changes to the characters we had, Ray in combination with Rex and 5s and her Meteora, you know, and then either 3PO or a gas, depending is it phase 1 or phase 2, 3 and 4. It's a very good team that can do very solid score, you know, once you get aligned up those aerial advantages without any problems. Alright guys, hope you find this video useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.